My biggest frustration with the 50% policy is that it is not a true reflection of a student's learning, and students who work really hard and earn between a 50 and 60%, and students who do absolutely nothing and still have a 50%, they look on paper like they're the same student when they are absolutely not the same student. And I feel like it doesn't value the work that a student who is truly earning a 50% is putting in. I understand the research behind giving 50% instead of zeros. I do think giving a 50% on one assignment so that it doesn't kill a student's overall grade makes sense. I think that you don't want to have a student's grade be impacted by one assignment. However, when all students walk in the door with a 50%, I have seen their lack of motivation to learn the material and do the work. So when students walk in the door knowing they already have a 50%, they're not focusing on learning the material and showing what they know. They're focusing on gaming the system. How can they do the minimum amount of work to get the grade that they want?
So my son really benefited from the 50% rule in high school, and he did very well. But it was a bit of a challenge in college because it wasn't the 50% rule. So he had a tough time kind of adjusting to things there. So.
Go ahead.
I do like it, but I do see how it could be unfair to some people because, like, if you work really hard and you get a 50 versus people who like literally don't do anything and still get a 50, I feel like that's kind of unfair. But I feel like it also could be beneficial.
Yeah, and also it doesn't really prepare you for the real world because if you go to college and you don't do your work, you're just going to get a zero. So it's not really helping you out in the long run.
That's true.